Hey everyone out there, this is Vicky from Valkyrie Tarot. I am going to do a past life reading today. I actually went to Barnes& and Nobles the other day looking for a book on Akashic Records because I'm trying to teach myself. And I stumbled across this Oracle deck, Time Travelers. And it just like a light bulb went off in my brain about trying to do some past life stuff. Those of you who have watched my channel before, you know I've done a couple of past life regression sessions. For myself, I have found myself as a doctor in the past in like the early 1900s. My Reiki master, who's also a medium, pulled in something in India. I was a man with a knee injury who had to take care of their family. I've also been a polar bear. I have been an islander who was attacked and like my whole tribe was killed, like all of this stuff. So I'm a firm believer in past lives. Those of us that are in the spiritual community kind of tend to dip into it a little bit. So if you stumbled across this, congratulations, welcome, and here we go. It's going to be for a general collective, but what we're going to do is I'm going to pull a card and then we're going to kind of try to pull out some information around it. So if it resonates with you, awesome. If it does not, that's awesome too. I think this is going to become a series, something I'm going to do every month. So let's see how it all goes. All right. This all kind of came out too because I was sitting around watching this History Channel thing where they thought they found the bones of Joan of Arc. And I was raised Roman Catholic. Joan of Arc is my confirmation name. And I've always kind of had this weird connection. I actually remember watching the movie with Ingrid Bergman when I was a kid. And then again, the remake with Mila Jovovich, or Jovovich, however you say her name. Just always loved the story and the tragedy behind it. And this card deck actually also has their version of her in it. So, it was so weird. I bought it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's got Joan of Arc in it. It's so cool. I wear Joan of Arc necklaces, things like that. I've always kind of found it good luck to wear. And that being said, I don't know. I just kind of fell on it, you know? So, what we're going to do today is we are going to ask the tarot cards first. We're going to ask for information on a person who might be. Why is that backwards? Okay. All right. Eight of Cups and Page of Swords. Just being backwards in the deck, doing its own thing. um. Anyways, we're going to ask the tarot deck for some personality attributes. And then we are going to use this Time Travelers deck, Oracle, to see what timeline we might be talking about a past life. And then we will use the Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck to get a couple of specifics on that. And then we'll tune into my intuition and see if I can get any more information. Okay, so some information about the individual that we are tying into this past life reading. Energy, sign of their horoscope, the energy that they are in right now, their current energy, to describe who they are. All right, we've got. All right, so we have a Temperance card. Temperance card. Temperance is Sagittarius. So this might be somebody who has a very strong placement in Sagittarius. Either their sun sign, their rising, or their moon. Okay. I'm going to remove their Venus sign from it because this isn't a love reading. But Temperance. So we're talking about someone who is in or around Sagittarius timeline. The other cards that came out here with it, we've got Four of Wands. So this is somebody who is currently and or seeking marriage with a partner. This either could be an engagement or a marriage that is coming soon. They also might be a mother or might have just found out that they're pregnant. The fourth card that popped out was the moon. So this also ties into Cancer as well. But the moon for me is, this is a person who is unsure about the next steps. There's something that is holding them back, and they're worrisome about something that is happening. So if that is tying into you, okay, now we are going to pull from the Traveler's deck, Oracle. I know I already shuffled this, but I'm going to do it again. And we are going to see what exactly it is about a past life that might be causing this energy for you. Okay. And for this, I'm actually going to do the hard shuffle along with the rifle. Okay, that came out fast. All right. So Mongolia. We're tied into Mongolia, the nomads in Mongolia. So this is way, way back. All right, we're talking before a lot of organized people kind of started living and moving into that place. So this past life ties into, in effect, sorry, I almost dropped my cords here. Yeah, I see you as part of a nomad tribe right now. You're traveling through lands that are very harsh. And there was a want for food and stability and safety. You're cold, very cold. You might in this life have this issue with being cold. Like when you get cold, like slightly cold, like you like complain about it a lot. That's what I'm hearing. Or hearing or sensing in my brain rather. It's not like I'm not an auditory person. I just kind of can picture, yeah, just shivering. Like I'm picturing a woman in an ice rink with layers and layers on and just complaining. Complaining that it's too cold. So if that's you, this reading's for you. I'm just laughing because I'm an athletic trainer, so I work with hockey teams, and it does get cold. It does. But in the past life, something happened. There was an illness. People were dying on the trail because of lack of nutrition. Yeah, lack of nutrition. It was hard to keep warm. It's hard to find places that were safe to build a camp. Okay, so what happened in this life? This is where we're going to have this. So we're going to ask for 3 cards. What happened with that past life? One more. Okay. All right, so in this past life, we have the spirit of the dummy, weak, follower, clueless, the spirit of Gaia, mother, earth, family, creation, which I already kind of picked up on with that Empress card. And then spirit of lightning, power, strength, expression. What I'm seeking here is that in that past life, you may have been a mother, or you may have been in a family type of unit. And that family was what kept you safe. But because of that, you were following whoever was the head of the pack. You're trusting them completely with the efforts at hand. How to get from point A to point B, how to live, how to survive. And something went wrong. Something went wrong, and you either attacked or there was a storm. Sorry. People died. It's like a flood in my head. That was like a river overflowed and it swept people away in the middle of the night. That's what I'm seeing. You couldn't find your children. Oh. Sorry, my heart's sinking. Yeah, you couldn't find your children when you pictured them dead. And there was just so much worry. So much worry. I'm going to use another tarot deck just for clarification here. What happened? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Okay. So Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Then I got the Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, there wasn't like a battle here. I'm really seeing like a nature type of issue where like the children were swept away in a flood. Everyone was swept away. And you as a mother in this past life was so like heart-stricken that you thought you lost your children. Um, and it changed who you were. You became very worrisome. You became very controlling. Um, and you almost rose up to be a person within your nomadic tribe that people respected because you had lost your children. Um, and then in the future, your children actually come back. So the Six of Wands, your children actually come back where they were swept away, but they were raised by other people, and they wind up coming back to your tribe. Um, and it's like this healing type of wound, but there's also this like mistrust that someone else raised your children. Um, Yeah, that's what I'm picking here. There's a mistrust where you want it to work, but like at the same time, like there's just this gut, this like you were gutted for so much of your life because you lost your kids, but it wound up that they were fine. They were just raised by another group, um, and they wound up finding their way back to you in the end. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's go with this. What advice can we give this individual in this lifetime? That flew out. About the wedding and or pregnancy. Good cheer. Okay, good cheer. So whatever you're worried about, um it's just a reminder, just kind of to stay in a positive mindset, that everything is going to work out in your favor. That this worry is just, you're worried about being a good mother basically, and you're worried about losing your kids again. um I don't think you need to be a helicopter mom or anything like that. I don't think you have to worry about whether or not this is going to be a good um environment to raise your kids. But everybody has that worry. 100%, everybody does. But the good cheer is popping out, and it's just kind of telling you just to enjoy the moment, enjoy the moments that you have right now with your family, um, leading up to the birth of a child, or enjoy the time that you have right now with a young infant, whatever this is. um, you are the matriarch. You will be the matriarch of your family, and people are going to turn to you just as they did in a past life for advice, for spiritual guidance, for protection if need be. And you are a pillar in your family. Whatever that genetic DNA is that's trickling down, you are what holds the roof over everyone's head. You know what I mean? Just stay positive. And there's going to be hard times where you're going to worry, and that's okay because you're a mom. But just understand that that stems from a past life where something bad happened, and you thought the worst, but the truth is that your children came back, and they came back, and everything worked out in your favor. So, uh, wow, okay, that was a good reading. Hopefully, this resonated with somebody out there. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in getting a personal reading like this, let me know. Information is in the box below the video. We are at August, what day is it? 24th. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool reading. Yeah. That being said, keep an eye out for September. I'm going to be doing my September readings again. And I'll see you then. Short and sweet. Deuces.